The second generation iPhone SE was just launched last week and is quite an impressive smartphone. Not only is it powered by the Apple A13 Bionic chip, making it as powerful as the iPhone 11 series, it also has improved camera performance. That being said, there are two hardware of the iPhone SE that are not quite as impressive on paper: the 1821 mAh battery as well as 3GB of RAM. So should you be concerned about these two hardware? Well, not to the extent that you think it does. If you're wondering, what you're looking at is the iPhone 8 because we don't have the iPhone SE in for review yet. But given that these two phones share the same chassis, they are identical to each other. You can even use the iPhone 8's casing with the iPhone SE. Anyway, let's get back to the topic at hand. A battery that's only about 1800 mAh in size is really quite small, and in a market where most, if not all, smartphones come with batteries twice as big as that, it doesn't look too great for the iPhone SE. However, when we talk about battery capacities, iPhones usually don't have the biggest cells, but they still deliver reasonably good battery life. This can be attributed to the power optimization of iOS, which is quite impressive. Of course, you can only squeeze so much battery life out of the 1800 mAh battery, so will you struggle to get at least a day's worth of use? Well, until we have the iPhone SE in for review, we cannot say with pinpoint accuracy. But given that the iPhone 8 can return good enough battery life for most consumers, we see no reason why the iPhone SE wouldn't be able to do the same. After all, according to the Cupertino company, the SE has about the same battery life as the iPhone 8. Okay, but what about the measly 3GB RAM of the iPhone SE? Well, to put this into context, both the iPhone 11 Pro and iPhone 11 Pro Max only has 4GB of RAM. That's just 1GB more than the SE. Trust us, the 3GB RAM is enough to keep up with the phone's fast A13 Bionic chip. Really, you should be able to get comparable performance as the far more expensive iPhone 11 smartphones with this second generation iPhone SE. As mentioned, these devices are powered by the very same chip. Now, you might be wondering, if an Android smartphone only has a 1821 mAh battery and 3GB of RAM, it wouldn't be as well received as the iPhone SE 2020. But that is precisely the point. You cannot compare Android and iOS smartphones based on hardware alone, at least to a certain extent. Both operating systems behave differently, and the truth of the matter is, Apple makes better use of hardware with iOS. See, the closed ecosystem of iOS allows Apple to optimize the operating system on many levels. Compare this to Android's far more fragmented nature. It's a lot harder to achieve the same level of optimization on the platform. iOS's restrictive nature and Android's openness each have its own benefits and drawbacks, but when it comes to efficient use of hardware, iOS is, most of the time, superior. So to answer the question, should you be concerned about the iPhone SE's 1821 mAh battery and 3GB of RAM? Performance-wise, you have nothing to worry about, but you do have to manage your expectations when it comes to battery life. We reckon the SE will be able to last through a day of use for most users, but don't expect it to last quite as long as the iPhone 11 series. If you're planning to purchase the iPhone SE, you'll be happy to know that it retails at only 1,999 ringgit in Malaysia. However, we still don't know exactly when it will start shipping to consumers, but rest assured we will keep a close eye on this. For any follow-ups to this, please follow nextshift.com for the latest news. Like this video if you like it, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and always stay tuned for more good stuff to come here at Nextshift.